Hi, my name's Victoria, and I got prayed by Pastor Billy on June 7th, which was last summer at Eagle Mountain International Church. And so what happened to me was I wanted to get prayed for because I was dealing with narrowing of the esophagus. And before I went to the services, my doctors took an x-ray, and that's how they found I had a narrowing stricture. The reason I had that was because when I was born, I was actually born without an esophagus. So they had to do all the repairing and just the surgery that was. Years later, it caused all those issues. So before the meetings, I had like a barium study, which was they found like the narrowing in the esophagus. So I had that documentation. And then they planned like weeks after, because they couldn't plan it right away, so they planned weeks after for me to get endoscopy for them to stretch it out. So it's funny because like the meeting happened like right between these things, and I just think that's crazy. And so I got the documentation that I sent in to the testimony office that my esophagus was whole. So not only that, but I also came to receive prayer because I was dealing with a lot of oppression, like spiritual warfare. Like I wasn't able to read the Bible because like I would get all this blockage in my mind and everything, and then I just became so oppressed. I was just having such terrible, like, tormenting thoughts and everything. So that's why I went to get prayed for, and then as Pastor prayed for me, I just felt the Lord touch me. And then weeks later, when I went home, I was going to get like a procedure for them to widen my esophagus. And then when I was going to get an endoscopy, which is they put another camera to make sure they're going to stretch it, rather. But then when I woke up, they said, well, we didn't have to do anything because your esophagus is already widened. It's fine. And not only that, but after I received prayer a few days later, I felt just totally new and just cleansed inside, and I just felt like a new person. So I've never been the same since. So, yeah.